and welcome to this new tutorial from learnwithvisionarydesign.com. In this tutorial, you're going to learn how to design this mandala using Adobe Illustrator. Just a friendly reminder before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with the latest graphic design and animation tutorials. So let's get started. We are going to start by going to the grid tool, to the polar grid tool, which you can access from the line tool if you don't have it on the top. We'll click anywhere on our canvas and create our polar grid, which will consist of 8 concentric dividers and 20 radial dividers. We'll scale it up and center it like that. We'll go to our Pathfinder window and select Divide. This will divide those small paths you see. When we click on Ctrl-Shift-G on our keyboard to ungroup them, you'll see that when you select them like this, we can delete them. We want only one division to stay. Let's delete these. Now we select this division, go to Window and Symbols. Our Symbols window will appear. We'll drag this division and drop it in the Symbols window. Let's name it Division, and export type will be graphic. We click OK. What we just did is setting a certain symbol in our Illustrator program so that no matter how many copies you make or how many variations you make to that symbol, the change will be applied to all its duplicated copies. You'll see what I mean in a second. Let's go to Object, Transform and Reflect. Make sure it's vertical. Let's preview what we have. Yep. We'll drag it so that it's right next to the first one. Now let's select both symbols. Press R on our keyboard to go to the rotation tool right there. Press Alt and click on the center. We made 20 radial dividers, so it will be 360 divided by 20, then multiplied by 2, so 36 degrees. Let's make sure the degree is correct, yes. To duplicate those two symbols with the same angle, we just press Ctrl D on our keyboard multiple times until the shape is done. Now we have our layout. We'll see what making a symbol helped us to do by double clicking on the symbol here. Let's make any random line. We'll increase the stroke and exit. You'll see that the symbol, the line we created, got created in all our divisions, which is our purpose for symmetry in this mandala design. Press P on our keyboard to bring out the pen tool. We'll create a line in this way, increase the stroke. Now notice that when I want to create something inside that symbol, I'm double clicking on the same division that we set our symbol to be. We create a curved line. Let's create this shape right here. Now what I did there is lock this line right here so it doesn't get connected with the shape I'm creating. Let's increase the stroke and we have our initial shape right here. Let's fix this curve a little bit. Yep, this will work. Let's increase the stroke of this line a little bit and add another line. We'll also create small lines here using the pen tool also with the same stroke. Now to create this middle line, we only have it, but we need to increase the stroke of this line. So we press C on our keyboard to bring out the scissors tool and trim it like this. We'll select this line and increase the stroke. Now the shape is complete. What I need to do now is create circles right on the separating line between each two divisions. It will be complicated to create half a circle in each symbol, so I will create my circles outside the symbol and duplicate them in the manner that you'll see in a minute. Let's make it with no stroke and with a black fill. We'll adjust its position. Now we'll press R on our keyboard to bring out the rotation tool, press Alt and click right on the middle of our canvas. Now press Ctrl D multiple times until all circles are created. We'll make a similar process by creating circles inside those shapes we created earlier. Press your Alt key and hold on the circle, then Shift to duplicate and drag it horizontally. We'll also duplicate it in the same way. Oops, we'll see here that the angle wasn't correct, so this means that we didn't click right on the middle. Now it's better. Now see, if I double click a symbol that is different from the one we created the division from, the shape will be a bit messed up. So we'll stick to creating our design inside the symbol we initially selected. Using the scissors tool, I'm trimming these lines. This is a line that we don't need, so I'll trim it in both directions. Select this and increase the stroke width. It got connected with this one also. Now it's better. Now outside the symbol, I'm creating these small circles in this position. Pressing R to bring out the rotation tool and the angle stays the same. Pressing Ctrl D until the shape is created. Until all circles are created. Now also outside the symbol, we create a circle in the middle. Center it correctly. We'll make it with a stroke and no fill. The process from now on is practically the same. You can follow what I'm doing. Now to create circles right on the center, I click on the center of our canvas and press Alt and Shift. Let's adjust the scale a little bit. I'm going to create another circle in the middle. And we want to delete one of these lines, the ones in the middle. So using the scissors tool. There, now it's better. Now I want to increase the stroke of this line. We'll crop the extra line from it, delete it, and increase the stroke. As I stated earlier, from this point on, all steps are similar. I'm just following following my inspiration and creating. You can design it the way you like. You can follow along to see the steps I'm doing. Sometimes something similar to this happens where clicking the pen tool to create a line gets connected to an anchor point near it. If you don't want this to happen, lock the line that is constantly being connected by pressing Ctrl and number 2 on your keyboard. I guess my design now is finished. So we just created this great design. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and learned something useful. Thanks for watching till the end. Don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials.